This is how to build a master plan in 2024 and have a meaningful life using front loading as a technique which acts like a fuel for a rocket carrying a satellite. By implementing this strategy of front loading, you can achieve greater productivity, personal satisfaction, and most importantly, long-term success for your life. Have you ever felt like a year passed without achieving meaningful goals? Let's change that in the new year. By the end of this video, you will learn how to use this technique step by step to master the upcoming year. I will also show you how I did it. But before we explore the what, the how of the plan, let us first understand why we fail. We fail because we fool ourselves. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool, Richard Feynman. How we fool ourselves? So we fool with unreal goals. I will quit smoking from 1st of Jan. No, you will not quit smoking from 1st of Jan. If you really wanted to quit smoking, you will quit smoking right now. I want to really focus on my health. No, you won't. You won't because it is just a pipe dream. If you really want to focus on your health, you have to be specific about it. What way? How? What are the things which you are going to do? When? At what location? I will buy the 1-year gym membership. Please don't. Please don't, because you are too excited right now. You are too enthusiastic about doing things. In this state of mind, you are already vulnerable to getting trapped. So any such scheme which starts in the month of December of a year plan or 50% discount on your 1-year gym membership, don't get into that. At least for the month of Jan, go on a daily basis, pay on a daily basis if you want, or a monthly basis, whatever is the best feasible, but don't pay for the whole year. That life-changing book, that one course which will transform your life, none of that is going to work at this time. Yeah, I get your question. Then how to deal with this? By not complicating things. The way you live your day is the way you live your life, says Annie Dillard. You see what we did? We narrowed it down from a life to a year to a day. Which means if you fix your day and repeat it every day, you almost fix your life. A rocket needs most of the energy, a lot of energy during its launch to get off the ground and into the space. But once it is up there, it can cruise along without using as much fuel. So where is it that we have to put most of the energy? What part of the day? Let us start the day when you wake up. Of course, the end of the day is where you have to allocate around 8 hours for your sleep. At least keep those 8 hours separate. So then you have 16 hours. If we divide these 16 hours, we get 4 equal parts. The most energy is to be put in the first part. That is why I am calling it as front loading. In the first part of these 4 available parts. This is where the top 3 tasks connected to the top 3 goals of your life should get accomplished each and every day. No compromise, no negotiation, nothing doing. You have to make sure that these top 3 things which you think are important to you should be get done. Easier said than done? I get that. Let me first share about myself and then you can see if you can connect with it. I wake up at 6 a.m. No, I am not a 5 a.m. club member. I wake up at 6 a.m. and then no, I don't do yoga, meditation, none of that, because if I do that, my kids will miss their school bus. So first activity is to make sure that they are made ready and they go to school and they take the school bus. Then I get some time which I use to create 3 things. The 3 activities, the 3 tasks which are connected to top 3 goals of my life. Of course, I will share more about all my 3 activities in detail. But before that, let me share what is the criteria based on which these 3 activities or 3 tasks are decided on the 3 goals which are important for my life. The urgent important matrix is a productivity tool popularized by Stephen Covey in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It helps individuals prioritize tasks based on their urgency and importance. Let us also define what are urgent tasks and what are important tasks. Urgent tasks are those that require immediate attention and often have deadlines. These tasks usually demand our immediate response and can be time sensitive. Important tasks, on the other hand, are those that contribute to our long-term goals and values. These tasks may not have immediate deadlines but have a significant impact on our personal and professional lives. You see, if we put this urgent important into a 2x2 matrix, we get 4 boxes or 4 quadrants. Now each of these boxes has its own characteristic. Therefore, it is important to understand these 4 boxes and get which is the right box to focus on. First box, crisis. You can't plan for it. It happens when it happens and it has to be done when it has to be done. As simple as that. Then let's move below to the box number 3, which is interruptions. Now it is almost similar to crisis, only difference is it is not important. It is urgent but not important. It is something which can happen any time because of the urgency brought in, but you may decide that because it is not important, you can end it faster. Like say for example, I did that the way I did that. Now you may say, what if it was an important call? Of course, if it was an important call, it will automatically shift to the first box. It becomes urgent and important. Because it was not important, it just remained urgent but not important, and that's why it is an interruption which I wanted to eliminate, which I can eliminate faster. Box number 4, which is distraction box, which is not urgent, not important. Hello, you have to own your own distractions. That is not brought in by external life. You chose to get distracted. You choose to do things which are not urgent and important. You cannot just sit on the toilet seat watching reels and say, my mornings are full of distractions. There is one box still left. Box number 2, quadrant 2. This is the magic box, the golden box. These are the things which are not urgent but extremely important. These are important, and that's why even if they are not urgent, you should focus your time and energy there, because they are going to matter. They are going to cause impact on your life, not only for a day, not only for a year, but for your entire life. So my invitation to you is to choose those 3 tasks related to 3 goals of your life from this box. The goals should be connected to your long-term purpose, to whatever you want to achieve in life, and the task should fall under this category that they are not urgent, but they are extremely important. Any such example of this task, say for example going to gym. Now is it urgent? Of course not. If you don't go to gym today, no one is going to come and arrest you, but it is extremely important. Same way, learning new skills. It is not urgent. If you miss reading a book or completing a course, it is absolutely okay, but it is extremely important. So try to make sure that you bring those 3 things, 3 tasks from quadrant 2. The 3 activities for me which I prioritize or I front load are: deep work. Deep work is important to me both professionally as well as my personal life. It is also something which gives me that creative energy. It is the time which I spend either writing, reading, or doing some research. So that is a dedicated time, a focused time I spend with myself, no distractions, fully focused to achieve things which I want to achieve in a day, but each and every day. Deep work is an extremely powerful tool for me. It can be something else for you. My second activity, which also comes from quadrant 2, and my goal in quadrant 2 is health, and the activity which comes in that category is going to gym. So every day going to gym for 30 to 40 minutes is something which I have made it in my calendar. It is like fixed. These 3 tasks are front loaded in my calendar. There is no scope for moving that. They are already put. So anything which has to come in my calendar has to go somewhere else other than these 3 tasks. These 3 tasks are like non-negotiable. And my third activity is kind of connected. I have habit stacked it with the second activity, so that when the second activity is done, automatically I move into doing the third activity. It is connected in such a way. That is what we call as habit stacking. One habit is stacked on other. And that third activity also comes from my quadrant 2, where the focus is more on mindfulness, peace of mind, relaxation. And that I do by snorkeling. Snorkeling is almost swimming but a little below water, and it gives a lot of relaxation and peace of mind to me, and I never want to miss it. Also, if you see the sequencing, the first activity of deep work, it is kind of sometimes boring, sometimes painful. You have to sit alone and write, and it's a little painful process. So that's what I have kept it in the beginning, so it gets done first. Then gym, which is not very exciting. Sometimes it is you have to push yourself. But then there is third one, snorkeling, which is a little attraction for me to complete the gym so that I can go there. And that's how I have sequenced it, so that there is some reward at the end of it, which I really love and enjoy and relax myself for doing all 3. Now let us recap the key actions quickly. Action number 1, identify 3 activities that fall into quadrant 2 and are important for you, your personal and professional growth. Align these 3 activities with your purpose. Now you may ask that I have still not created my purpose. No worries. If you want to unlock your purpose, what I have done is I have brought in the best of best required to create a purpose. Whether it is Simon Sinek's golden circles or whether it is the Japanese method of Ikigai, best of best things I have brought together and created a Notion template. Now how can you access that template? Very simple. It is available for free and you have to just go in the description below and click on unlock your purpose. You will be able to access the entire Notion created thing for unlocking your purpose. Work on it. Make sure you create your purpose, and based on that purpose you get your goals in the quadrant 2 and thus the task related to those goals coming into it. Step number 2, plan and schedule these activities in the first quarter of your day. That is what we are calling it as front loading your day. Third point is use habit stacking and reduce friction to make it easier to accomplish these activities. Fourth step, create a system or a routine that supports your chosen activities and minimize distractions. Last but not the least, track your progress and make adjustments as needed to ensure you consistently prioritize and complete your quadrant 2 or box 2 tasks. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you have still not subscribed this channel, I really request you to subscribe this channel and do share it with the people. I am sure many people you know at this period in time are working towards creating their goals for the next year. The upcoming new year, they are planning, they are strategizing, they are working on creating actions. So kindly make sure that you share this video to all of them as well, so that they can also very intelligently choose those top 3 things and front load in their life and make a difference in their life as well. With that, we complete this video. Thank you very much. Keep rocking.